Wealth begins with the right mindset. Focus on abundance, not scarcity. This is one of the most powerful principles to understand when it comes to achieving success. The idea of abundance versus scarcity is not just a concept, it is a way of life. Too many people, especially those who struggle financially, have been conditioned to believe that there is never enough. There is never enough money, opportunity, or time. This scarcity mindset is deeply ingrained in many of us, often stemming from childhood experiences or societal influences. It's a mindset that limits potential and puts up barriers to personal growth. The first thing you need to realize is that the world is full of opportunities and they are abundant. But it's not enough to simply acknowledge that. You must truly believe it. The wealthy understand this principle. They know that opportunities are everywhere and they are always looking for them. The wealthy are constantly in a state of learning and growth, always seeking new ways to add value to the world around them. The belief that there is always an abundance of opportunities empowers them to take risks, innovate, and create businesses and investments that build lasting wealth. The more you focus on abundance, the more it will become a natural part of your reality. You will begin to take bold actions because you will no longer be held back by fear or self-doubt. You will look at every challenge as an opportunity for growth, and you will take calculated risks, knowing that the potential rewards far outweigh the risks. Wealthy individuals don't just think of money when they think of abundance. They think about the abundance of time, opportunities, relationships, and ideas. They know that everything they need to succeed is available to them if they choose to take the right actions. And most importantly, they understand that an abundant mindset is the foundation upon which all other forms of wealth are built. It starts with the mind, and once you master this, the rest will follow. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions create your results. This is a principle that runs deeply through every successful individual's life, and it is at the very core of achieving long-term wealth and success. Our thoughts are the first building blocks of everything we do. The thoughts you hold in your mind today are what shape your reality tomorrow. You may not always realize it, but the way you think affects every decision you make, every habit you form, and ultimately the life you create. Think about it. The decisions you make each day come from the thoughts you think. If you think negatively about yourself or your future, those thoughts will lead to inaction, self-doubt, and missed opportunities. On the other hand, if you think positively and believe in your ability to succeed, your actions will align with those thoughts, leading to progress and achievement. Thoughts are the seeds that grow into tangible outcomes. Every single action starts as a thought. The great achievements that people experience begin in their minds. Whether it's starting a business, making an investment, or even writing a book, everything that has ever been created or accomplished started with a simple thought. The mind is incredibly powerful, and the thoughts you feed it directly impact the actions you take. If you constantly think about failure or lack of opportunity, it becomes almost impossible to move forward. But when you shift your thoughts to focus on success, possibility, and solutions, you start to see a completely different world around you. The challenge, however, is that not all thoughts are created equal. While some thoughts are empowering and inspire action, others are limiting and can hold us back. Negative thoughts, self-limiting beliefs, and doubts about your abilities are all examples of thoughts that hinder progress. These are the types of thoughts that stop you from taking that first step, from making that investment, or from pursuing a dream you know deep down is possible. The wealthy, however, have learned how to control their thoughts. They understand that not every thought is valuable, and they have developed the discipline to focus on thoughts that are aligned with their goals. To change your actions, you must first change the way you think. If you want to be wealthy, you need to think like wealthy people think. Wealthy individuals think in terms of opportunities, growth, and possibility. They don't waste time focusing on problems or obstacles. Instead, they focus on finding solutions. They see setbacks as learning experiences, not as failures. This shift in mindset allows them to take consistent, productive action that leads to wealth accumulation over time. You can reprogram your mind by choosing to think thoughts that empower you rather than those that discourage you. This is done through conscious effort. For example, rather than thinking, "I can't afford this," shift your mindset to, "How can I afford this?" Instead of focusing on all the reasons why something won't work, focus on all the reasons why it can. Your mind is incredibly malleable, and with time and repetition, you can cultivate a mindset that constantly seeks out solutions instead of problems. The connection between thoughts and actions becomes clear when you look at the habits you develop. Habits are simply actions repeated over time, and they are directly influenced by your thoughts. If your thoughts are centered on success, you will develop habits that align with that mindset. You will wake up early, put in the work, take risks, and keep learning. Conversely, if your thoughts are centered on fear and doubt, you will develop habits that align with those feelings. Procrastination, hesitation, and avoiding challenges. The wealthy don't just think positively in a general sense, they think strategically. Their thoughts are laser focused on their goals, and every action they take is designed to move them closer to those goals. For example, if they are working on building a business, their thoughts are consumed with how they can scale, innovate, and deliver value to their customers. They don't allow distractions or setbacks to alter their course because they know that every action they take, no matter how small, contributes to their ultimate success. What you think and how you think directly influence what you do. Thoughts breed actions, and actions breed results. If you think about success every day, you will begin to take actions that lead to success. If you think about failure, your actions will reflect that, and you'll find yourself stuck in a cycle of inaction and missed opportunities. Success and wealth don't happen by accident. They are the results of deliberate thoughts, deliberate actions, and deliberate decisions. The wealthy do not leave their future to chance. They understand the importance of consistency in their thinking, and they make sure that their thoughts align with the life they want to create. By focusing on positive, empowering thoughts, they take the necessary actions to turn their vision into reality. It is through these actions, driven by the right thoughts, that they create the results that lead to lasting wealth and success. Speak with purpose and belief, as words have the power to shape your reality. This idea is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked aspects of creating wealth and success. The words you use are not just sounds or expressions. They are manifestations of your thoughts and intentions. Your words have the ability to create, to inspire, and to transform your life. When spoken with purpose and belief, they can move mountains, open doors, and create opportunities that were once unimaginable. The first step in using words to create success is understanding the true power they hold. Every word you speak is an expression of your internal thoughts. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, those words will carry the same energy. They will reflect your inner limitations, and in turn they will shape your reality to match that mindset. On the other hand, when you speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction, you align yourself with success. Your words then become a tool for manifesting your goals and desires. Consider the way successful individuals speak. They don't speak in terms of if or maybe. They speak in terms of certainty, commitment, and action. They do not question their ability to succeed. They speak as if success is inevitable. This doesn't mean they are arrogant or dismissive of challenges. Instead, they have learned to speak in a way that keeps them focused on their goals and ensures that their words match their intention. When they talk about their dreams and aspirations, they do so with a sense of clarity and belief that leaves no room for doubt. Think about how you speak about your own goals. Are you speaking as if they are already within your grasp, or are you speaking as though they are out of reach? The language you use shapes your perspective. If you say, "I'll try to do this," you are leaving room for failure. If you say, "I will do this," you are setting the stage for success. The subtle difference in the way you phrase your intentions has a profound effect on your actions and results. When you speak with purpose, you commit yourself to taking the necessary actions to achieve your goals. Belief is another critical component in the way we speak. Belief in yourself and your abilities is essential for success, and it must be reflected in the words you use. If you don't believe in your potential, your words will carry an energy of uncertainty and self-doubt. You will speak in a way that undermines your own power, And that lack of confidence will be reflected in your actions. Conversely, when you speak with belief in your capabilities, your words will inspire you to take bold steps, make confident decisions, and persist in the face of obstacles. The power of words goes beyond just your internal dialogue. It also impacts how others perceive you. When you speak with belief and purpose, people take notice. They are drawn to your confidence, your clarity, and your vision. This is incredibly important, especially when it comes to building relationships and attracting opportunities. The wealthy understand this principle well. They know that their words have the power to attract the right people, the right partners, and the right opportunities into their lives. They speak in ways that inspire others to believe in them, to support them, and to invest in their vision. Successful people also understand the power of affirmation. They use positive language to reinforce their goals and keep their mindset focused on success. Affirmations are a powerful tool for rewiring your brain and aligning your thoughts and actions with your desired outcomes. By speaking affirmations daily, you are training your mind to focus on the positive and to take consistent action toward your goals. For example, you might say, "I am a successful entrepreneur," or "I am worthy of wealth and success." These affirmations, when spoken with belief, become a guiding force in your life. They help you stay focused on what you want to achieve, rather than on what you fear or doubt. Another important aspect of speaking with purpose is the way you communicate with others. When you speak to people, whether they are clients, colleagues, or mentors, your words should reflect your professionalism, your value, and your vision. The wealthy understand that communication is a key factor in building successful relationships. They are careful with their words because they know that the right words can build trust, influence decisions, and open doors to new opportunities. They do not waste words on negativity or complaining. Instead, they speak in ways that inspire, motivate, and empower others. In addition, the words you use to describe challenges or setbacks are critical. The wealthy do not speak about failure in a way that defines them. They view challenges as temporary setbacks and use language that reflects their ability to overcome them. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," they might say, "This is a challenge I am capable of overcoming." The language they use in tough situations reinforces their belief in their ability to succeed, no matter the obstacles in their path. The wealthiest individuals also understand that the words they speak reflect their sense of purpose and their commitment to their values. Their language is not just about achieving financial success. It is about living a life that aligns with their core beliefs and values. They speak about their purpose with clarity and passion, and their words inspire others to join them in their mission. Speaking with purpose and belief is not just about the words you use. It's about the energy behind them. When you speak with authenticity and conviction, your words carry a weight that others can feel. You will begin to notice that opportunities come your way more easily, relationships deepen, and doors that once seemed closed begin to open. The power of your words, when spoken with purpose and belief, can truly shape your reality and help you manifest the success you desire. Consistent action, aligned with your thoughts and words, is the key to achieving success. It's not enough to just think positively or speak with belief. Action is the essential ingredient that transforms those thoughts and words into reality. Success doesn't come from wishing or hoping, it comes from doing. It's the small, consistent steps taken every day that compound over time and create extraordinary results. Without action, even the most powerful thoughts and words are meaningless. The first thing to understand is that success requires discipline. It's easy to get motivated at the beginning, to feel excited and ready to take on the world. But motivation fades. It's the consistent action, the showing up every day even when you don't feel like it, that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. This discipline is what leads to progress, and it's what makes the difference between dreaming about success and actually achieving it. When your actions are aligned with your thoughts and words, they become powerful. If you think success is possible and you speak about it with confidence, but you don't take action toward it, those thoughts and words remain just that, thoughts and words. The magic happens when you take action that reinforces the beliefs and goals you've set for yourself. If you want to build wealth, you can't just think about it and talk about it. You must take tangible steps, whether it's investing, learning new skills, networking, or making strategic decisions. Every action you take sends a message to your subconscious that you are serious about your success. The wealthiest people in the world understand this principle. They know that it's not the big dramatic actions that matter the most. Instead, it's the little consistent actions that add up over time. Successful individuals don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. They take action in the face of uncertainty, and they learn along the way. They understand that every mistake is just a stepping stone toward their ultimate goal. The key is to keep moving forward, to keep taking action, even when things aren't going perfectly. One of the most important aspects of consistent action is patience. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but the reality is that long-term success is built on months, years, or even decades of consistent effort. The wealthiest people understand that their journey is a marathon, not a sprint. They remain committed to their goals, even when the results aren't immediate. This patience allows them to continue putting in the work, day in and day out, without losing faith in their ability to succeed. At the same time, successful individuals know that action requires focus. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what's important and scatter your energy across multiple pursuits. But success requires focus, doing the right things consistently over time. When you take focused action, you are working toward a specific goal, and every step you take moves you closer to that goal. This focus ensures that you are always making progress, even if it feels slow at times. The key to sustained action is to break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This not only makes the goal seem less daunting, but it also helps you stay focused and motivated. Small wins along the way provide momentum, reinforcing your belief that you can achieve your ultimate goal. By taking consistent, small steps, you build the habits that lead to success. These habits, when practiced over time, become automatic. You don't have to rely on motivation anymore because your actions are driven by discipline and routine. Action also requires accountability. When you are working toward big goals, it's easy to get off track or procrastinate. Having someone to hold you accountable, a mentor, coach, or even a friend, can keep you focused and on track. Accountability ensures that you stay committed to your goals and continue taking the necessary steps, even when it gets tough. The wealthiest people often have mentors or advisors who help them stay aligned with their goals and encourage them to take action consistently. Another important factor in consistent action is adaptability. As you take action toward your goals, things won't always go as planned. There will be obstacles, unexpected changes, and challenges that arise. But successful people don't see these setbacks as failures. Instead, they view them as opportunities to learn and grow. They adapt to the situation, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. This adaptability is what allows them to continue making progress even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, action is about momentum. Once you start taking consistent action toward your goals, you begin to build momentum. This momentum drives you forward, making it easier to continue taking action. The more you do, the more motivated you become, and the more confident you feel in your ability to succeed. It becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. Action breeds results, results breed confidence, and confidence breeds more action. The most successful people in the world didn't become successful by thinking about success or speaking about success alone. They took consistent, aligned action. They made their goals a priority, and they worked toward them every single day, regardless of the circumstances. By making consistent action a habit, they achieved the success they desired. This is the power of action. When your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your goals. In conclusion, achieving success and wealth is not a matter of luck or chance. It is a direct result of the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions you take. It all begins with cultivating the right mindset, one that is focused on abundance and possibility, not scarcity and limitations. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions ultimately determine the outcomes you experience. By speaking with purpose and belief, you not only influence your own mindset, but also inspire those around you and create opportunities for success. But none of this is effective without consistent, disciplined action that aligns with your vision and goals. It is through the daily habits of focused, purposeful action that you build momentum and create the success you desire. Remember, success is not about one grand gesture, but about the small, consistent steps taken over time. When you align your thoughts, words, and actions, you unlock your true potential and create a future of lasting success and wealth.